Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. It's part 2 of Dragon Quest Heroes. This is a PS4 game that's been streamed from PlayStation Plus Premium. Part 1, it was real rough. Even at this screen in part 1, there were issues. But so far, other than it taking nearly 2 minutes to load, we are here. So let's continue. Venture forth, I suppose. Why does it need all this fluff around it? It's a little too on the nose, maybe. So you see, yeah, we did 40 minutes last week, but because of some issues, it took a little longer than that. We had all the issues last week. Alright, so we're loading in. So this is the first time we've seen this, because we didn't do this, we didn't load last time.
Goddess speed.
Not lost. So even in part 1, even moving the camera like this caused issues. Okay, so yeah, we saw it there. So in part 1, we had everything. We had stream tearing, we had resolution drops, we had a lot of macro blocking, and we even had the warning appear in the top right corner a couple of times saying that it might quit the game. But, as you can see from the art style, it's bright, the characters are distinct. Even when it got rough, you could mostly make out what you were doing. So yes, it's not the best experience, but it was still playable. Now, do I trust past me to have done all this? Sure. So last video we were about to enter the city. The city is on the screen. We cleared out in front of it.
Now, gird your loins, friends.
Gird your loins,
We know not
okay.
what lies beyond these gates.
The big guy is the king. Our king.
Let me go first.
And they are monsters, yes. Normally they're fine, but
Here too?
at the start of part 1, all the monsters in the game turned evil. And we've been trying to fight them back, and we claim the cities and whatnot. We claimed our city. This is the next one along the way.
When they lower their guard, we strike. Wait for my signal, and then we
On
advance.
second thoughts, forget it.
What?
Oh, that was unexpected. Gets the job done.
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
Confounded. My strategy did not account for the intervention of a third party.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. You really saved our bacon. Thank you so
We've
much.
yet to establish if this woman is friend or foe.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity. It's nice to meet you at last.
Your timing is impeccable as ever, my dear. We are in your debt.
Glad to be of service, Your Majesty. Oh, you're a jumpy one, aren't you? But I have to say, I like that in a man. Makes you all the more fun to dissect.
You mean to study me? I fear I may prove a rather complex case.
Oh, get over yourself. She's joking, you idiot.
Oh, I never joke about my work. Why don't you pop by my lab one day and let me take a look at you? Brave Captain.
What? Wait, that's enough of that.
There will be time for that later. But first, you must help us find our way around Caliber. If we are to protect this place, we shall have need of your incomparable talents.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. Besides... about to stand by and watch while these monsters dismantle this town. After all, what would become of all my beautiful inventions? Shall we?
Alright, so even last week in these video sequences there were issues. So it's nice that it feels smoother, and that's the point of this series, and that's why we now do it twice. Well, we've been doing it twice for a little while now. Sometimes the first time can be rough, so by doing it twice you kind of get a better average, a better sense of it. Alright, can I remember what buttons do what? Not hugely important. As you can already see, it's a Musou, which means hack and slash, and that's kind of fun. You see there are a lot of particles on the screen. That's something that even YouTube has trouble with. Things like sand, petals. Oh, else stream tearing there. Okay, so it's not going to be without incident. Yeah, I remember what most of the buttons do. Square's sword, triangle's like a stronger attack. You hold down R2 and you press square and you unleash an MP attack, sort of magic attack. You can destroy the phasers, boxes, so there are a lot of destructible things in the environment. Circle. Oh, I remember that. On the bottom left, we've got our picture and a purple sort of gauge. The higher that gauge goes, the closer we are to a strong attack, super attack. But you can use that gauge to recharge MP. There you go, you see it going up? I think you might be able to recharge a bit of health as well. But that does mean you won't be able to use the super move. X's jump, kind of useful, and you do get, of course, some variety in moves by jumping and mixing up the square and triangle buttons. So even though it's a hack and slash, there is a fair bit of variety, a bit of depth to it. See the map on the top right? We know which way to go. What does this do? How do I get in there? Ah, R1's dodge. L1 shield. So we got this, but I have no idea how to use it. It's a cannon of sorts. I can't switch to another character. I don't think so. No. Maybe that will become useful later. Or maybe we haven't finished defeating the monsters.
Alright, job done.
Ah. Here we go.
Sorry, but it won't be quite that simple. With more guests headed this way from outside town.
Here we cleared out a lot outside the village in the first video.
It just so happens that outside town is exactly where one of my favorite inventions is.
Tell me how to get in.
Come on, I'll show you how it works.
We're here.
Here she is, the spellcaster. Isn't she beautiful? Why don't you hop on and give her a try?
How do we hop in? Go on, tell me. X.
The monsters are crossing the bridge. Steady your aim and
Fire circle. Oh man, we've got one left. Oh, thankfully, they are fleeing.
You did it! Look,
I can't believe we had one left. There better have been a trophy to get all of them. Oh, it looked like that was recharging, so maybe... Okay, maybe that the ammo recharges, because it is magic cannon, so maybe it's like MP. And quite similar to Musou games, you have a sort of a lobby area, and you go from the one area to another and back. Not hugely familiar with the series. I played more Dynasty Warriors Gundam than any other one. So of course, if you're more familiar than I am, let us know in the comments how this differs in terms of how it plays. As this is more story driven than some of the other Musou games, like Dynasty Warriors is sometimes more historically fictionalized gameplay, whereas this is Dragon Quest fictionalized gameplay, I suppose. So what we gotta deliver?
I?
Yes.
got it.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so now we've got a new member. But we still have only ever controlled our own character, the guy characters who I picked. Ah, there we go. That's kind of the last button that hasn't done anything. Okay, okay. Alright, so... Oh. Quest giver, maybe? I don't know. Well, we got a little bit of money. You can see a lot of this will improve our stats. I kind of feel like I want to give her a little bit extra. Let's see if we can sell anything. You see some of this stuff we can't sell, which is a little understandable, but a little frustrating. And ingredients. Small piece of gold to exchange for gold. Fair enough. All of it. Obviously we've got some stuff that he's not accepting. What can we buy now then? I'm guessing. Sure. And we'll give that to Aura. Aurora, sorry. She can do the better boost. Okay, now what? We're equipped. Save.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
Well, as you can see, we're 15 minutes in, and we had one stream tear. We had a little bit of a hiccup in this area. There's been a few other little things, and I've not brought attention to them because I don't think it's streaming related. You also have to remember that the game itself may have problems. So in some of the cutscenes, there's kind of a weird outline, not so much a white halo effect, but there's an outline around the character that doesn't match what's happening in the background sometimes, so it's a little blurry, a little off-putting. And I think there was maybe a little bit of a frame rate hiccup as well, but that's the game. It's not because of streaming. As you can see, we've got one way out, so let's go. Oops. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, the loading screen's quite nice. Oh, that's a generator.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
Engineer. Okay, that's clever.
A night maw. One of those Mawkeeper creatures must have snuck in somehow.
Now, in these sort of games, there's a risk-reward. You can go to it, deal with it, but then you leave the target kind of defenseless. Oh, okay. So that's nice that if someone does fall, we don't have to go through lots and lots of menus. The game is smart enough to kind of just say, hey, you want to revive them? Press X. I kind of appreciate that. In a world, a game like this, you don't need to go too hard into the sort of conceit of it all. You can just say, hey, you don't have to talk ye olde all the time, you know. Any more monsters? Yep. Hey, leveled up. Where's the orange thing? Now, what you can see on the map on the top right.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
I want to go left. I kind of want them to split up. I wonder if we're going to have tactics in this game.
Oh, I've got a little something for you. It's only a prototype, but I'm fairly confident it won't explode. Without going into too much detail, it extracts the essence of defeated monsters and compresses it into something resembling a coin. You can use these coins, or monster medals, as I call them, to summon those same monsters to fight for you whenever you feel like it.
Ah, interesting. So it's taken a few ideas from a couple of other Dragon Quest games.
So this is a monster medal.
Okay.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Time to put the theory into practice. Well, go on. Give your newfound friend a call.
Newfound friend. I suppose better than a newfound fiend. There's a little bit of breakup then. I was worried. I was wondering about tactics, and we use the. How do I use it? Summon. Okay. So let's try and deal with this quickly, so we can help our buddy out. Oh, the generator has a health on the right side. Okay, makes sense. You guys deal with that. I'll try and get rid of the Moorkeeper. And bottom left, underneath our picture, is our friend, quote unquote. So we can see that their health is decreasing, but there's a coin there. I should perhaps try and learn some more skills. When we get to the next break, I'll have a look at that. Assault assailants with slime spank. Fair enough. I wonder if this game will have like a level up mechanic. You get so many of the same medal, combine them and they level up. Okay, I didn't know this aspect was in the game. It kinda is a nice addition. So I sent out. Oh, we got a golem. Okay, we either got lucky then. Okay, I've sent them all out. Whoa. Okay, our friend. Oh. got it. Got it figured out, I guess. We've got Super Saiyan God mode activated. When we're in this mode, MP doesn't decrease when we use as much magic as we like. I'm not entirely sure why that triggered then. Of all that chaos happening, streaming held up, the picture quality held up. This is going much better than part 1. Is that wise? If it's next to it, let's just get it over and done with, you know? So there's a bit of a stretch for us to keep coming back, but hey ho. Hi everyone, it's level 8. No idea if that's good or not, because the monsters don't seem to have a level. we just attack them until they go down, basically. So we need to have a look at the skills. Also, let's talk to this guy. Is he ready yet? I can't remember. Who was the one who was here? I thought we met someone looking for a cauldron.
Aye.
Oh!
Yes.
Isle of the Fault. Okay. That ferocious old belcher. The language in this game is really quite fun. It's ye olde, but also like some modern kind of slang words added in, so it's really quite nice.
Aye.
Well, that's some hint as to what's happening.
Oh no.
Alright, we've got save, armor. Okay, menu. That was going to be my next bet. Kind of Final Fantasy style. Like Final Fantasy X when you got the sphere grid. There it is. Allocate skill points. So let's do myself. What have we got? So we need 6. So it's not just 1. We need to spend quite a few points. Some interesting exclusive ones. Attributes. Special effects. There's quite a lot to think about here. We're doing mostly okay with this Inferno Slash. Although that bolt might be quite fun. Inferno kind of stays where it is, but this bolt might be able to go a bit further ahead. So yeah, we'll learn that one. Zapple. Zap. Zapple. Okay. What else should we do? So that's Inferno Slash. Extends the area of effect. Okay. We'll do some more MP because we're using the Inferno stuff quite a lot. Might as well do some HP as well while we're here. Any special effects? Oh, we might. Oh. Extends tension. Bounce off enemies in a spinning flip. Well, if I remember to do it, that could be quite fun to watch. Oh, they got zap as well. Yeah, let's extend that area. Whoops. What's nice about having this type of screen in an online streaming game in this series is that the streaming services, if the background doesn't change, they cheat. So instead of, well, it depends how clever it is, But if they have a background that doesn't change, they only display it once and keep displaying that same thing. So instead of having to load new information about the same thing, they just hold the same information. And that's kind of how YouTube does it. So if we look at the character outline, sometimes when something is on the screen that doesn't change, it can deteriorate. It can get a bit macro blocky. I can't remember the game. It might have been Grip, where we had something on the screen for quite a while, and the background was getting worse and worse. So yeah, keep an eye on the background, and I will too, just in case that's where the streaming issue is going to be. Because it's going to try and cheat and save bandwidth and save information. But there becomes a point where they save too much and we start getting macro blocking. So just keep an eye on that. What I think what we should do. Well, let's probably focus on this. HP is always good. MP is always good. Some resilience would be nice. And wisdom. Alright. A massive meteorite falls from the sky. Oh yeah, we can learn that. That's going to be fun to see. Okay. So these unlock. That's okay. Sure, let's learn all these. Ooh, okay. Removes poison and stuff. That could be interesting. Okay, makes cannon stronger. That's a nice one. Twarmarang. What is Twarmarang? Sure. Don't know what it does. Okay, and even though the background didn't change, I didn't notice any breakup in it. Okay. And no, the game's recovered fine, so
Welcome, child.
another example of how much better it is this time round than the first time. I do recommend checking the first video. You don't have to see all of it because you just randomly pick a part of the video and you're going to see a lot of the issues. But it just helps you understand the stark difference between this.
Goddess speed.
Alright, let's head off. Loading's not too bad either. I do appreciate that. Okay, so I'll throw 2 of these medals out in front of me. Oh, okay. I do not have the ones that I had before, so I got to make some new ones by the looks of it. Oh, come on, give me a medal. Okay, where is it? Where is it? There it is. You guys do that one. I will go right. I think that's the nearest one next. Ooh, Zap's a nice effect. Lots of particles. Again, remember, like I said, particles, petals, dust. That's all difficult. Okay. You go that way. We have blobs having trouble. Okay, we've lost the monster that was doing that first area. So I need to go back and double check. Oh, we can get a coin. Oh, getting the same coin heals the monster. Okay. Huh, okay. A little bit of difference there.
Bubble slimes. I hate bubble slimes, even at the best of times. They're so gooey looking.
I fear you are too harsh on our former friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome.
We can't pick that up because our monster slot is kind of full. Oh, I don't want to use him. But hey, we now got a coin slot, so let's pick that up. Use the coin. Oh, we had a bit of break up then. So there's one more keeper down. We'll go back. So you see, top right, here they come. So whoever was defending there has now been defeated, or... Oh no, they're still going. Oh, look at all this craziness on the screen. Okay, there was a little bit of issue there. So where is that more? Another more keeper has arrived?
More monsters. I'm starting to get a bit tired of this.
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear we may not
Monster
be able to keep
healed.
up.
Healed. Okay.
Courage, friends, courage. Once
Super Saiyan God mode.
day shall be ours.
Inferno slash to armor.
I think I should have been a bit closer to the other enemies during that attack. Whoops.
Inferno slash.
I have a feeling this is going to be a really long game. These Musou games, even so the Dynasty Warriors games, with the Gundam ones that I played, So they kind of followed somewhat the Gundam storylines.
Inferno slash!
Oh, okay, that was a tension boost. Never seen that one before. But this game is its own unique story. So who knows how long it's going to take. Monster Hill. I think we got a new monster. So let's
Inferno slash!
is that more. That's coming down to attack. It's on a mission. Well, let's pick up another coin.
Now!
Oh, no, let's do this.
Inferno slash!
You can see the bottom. We have coins in like slots. So far we've got different sizes of monster coins. I did not tell it to do that. It's doing it itself. A little bit of breakup. Oh, that actually worked out. So yeah, we can fit a 1 slot coin there, but one of the ones I was trying to pick up was a 2 slot, so it wasn't working. Oh, yeah. Don't follow me. Oh boy. You can see the generator's health. And you see it flashing on the screen that there's a monster here somewhere.
Inferno slash!
Where is it? Where is the monster?
I foresaw their every move.
Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, I'm not going to complain. And we're back here. Hey, everyone leveled up. Alright. What items can we buy? Sure, let's give him something really strong.
All yours.
Well, she's using the rapier, so I don't want to give her a sword. It kind of looks a bit not great.
Be lucky.
Let's talk to her now.
Captain.
Let's have a look at that. Right. So start and or options and triangle do the same thing. Okay. So we've defeated 1,600 enemies. That's incredible. We've not done any quests yet or accessories, so there's still a lot more to this game, obviously, because no one else here wants to do quests for us. Well, I think that's probably enough time.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
yeah, so that's day 2, part 2, I should say, of Dragon Quest Heroes being streamed. Part 1, really rough. Part 2, a much better experience. But not perfect though. But we saw the stream tearing, we saw a couple of issues, and they didn't get in the way. They were brief. So thankfully, whilst it wasn't perfect, it didn't get in the way of gameplay. Distracting, yes. You know, it does take away from the aesthetics of the game, the world, how bright and colourful it is. It's very noticeable when there's a stream tear because it's just grey. But we didn't have other issues. That I didn't really notice any macro blocking. I didn't notice. Well, there might have been one instance where the frame, where the resolution looked like it dipped. But again, it's a little difficult to tell. So yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes may not be the perfect streaming game. It may have a couple of issues here and there, but yeah, overall, not bad, and it's quite fun to play. I get a feeling this would have been like a good Vita game, kind of a handheld pick up and play as you see. You do a battle and you go back to the hub, kind of something you pick up and play as you go. I don't think it came out on Vita. I think this was a PS3 in Japan and PS4 everyone else game. So of course I'm going to look out for this game to see if I can get added to the PS3 Cross Media Power Game Preview series. What I'm going to do now, we're going to fade out this picture and I'm going to take you to the internet speed test so you can see what my score is going to be. So the point of this is just to help you understand what speeds I'm working with today. So this speed is actually different. The download speed has been as low as 50 something when I last tested to see how this worked. And the upload speed is not great, but it gives you a sense of what I'm working with. So yeah, until I see you again for the next Cloud Monday video, or maybe I'll see you checking out some of the other videos on the site. There are other playlists, there are YouTube shorts, or maybe you'll head over to Ko-fi and throw some yen my way. As you may know, we're a small site and we don't get any of the YouTube ad revenue yet. So every little helps, quite literally it does. So wherever and whenever I see you again, please take care.